Good morning. Whoops. And thank you for joining us for today's Wednesday webinar. This is Glenda Robichaux, and with me, as always, is Julie Gromitz. We are going to talk about cleansing and restoring the body today.
Good morning. I'm excited. So today's agenda, we're going to be starting off with our January promotions. We like to keep you guys informed. And as Glenda said, Cleanse and Restore is our topic of the day. And then we'll cover some of our corporate events that are coming up and then some local team events as well.
So this month, Terra Greens is 10% off. I really like Terra Greens. It's great to just throw in some water, add some protein powder if you're on the run. It's even better if you add it to like some almond milk and add some protein powder or add some berries, however you want to jazz it up. But it's a really nice, convenient nutritional supplement.
I recommend using a little blender ball or a blender bottle with it. Help it break it up a little bit, but it is fantastic. And one of the things, like I've mentioned previously, is that it is a great little energy punch. If you are getting ready to go do a workout, you can take this and a scoop of this and a couple of ounces of water and just throw it back, and it gives you a really great kick in the pants to get you moving.
I like that. And then we also have our reactivation campaign. So unfortunately, you'll have to disregard the two on the bottom because we're past the 15th of the month. But if you have not ordered in over 4 months and you already have a wholesale account with doTERRA, they would like to give you an oil for coming back and placing a order. So if you place a 100 PV standard order, you would get a Breathe for free. And then if you order 100 PV and you do it as part of our loyalty rewards program, you would get a free On Guard and a free Breathe. Also, they have, if your account happens to be up for renewal, they are waiving the renewal fee this month. So if you have questions on what to do, please feel free to reach out to Julie or I. Depending on your situation, it might just be a call into customer service, or you might just be able to go online and log into your account and order. It kind of depends on how long it's been since you've last placed an order. But this is a great way to stock up on some oils and get a couple freebies.
So doTERRA loves doing promotions, and right now they've got their New Year, New You promotion. So if you have had a friend or family member that's been talking about wanting to get a membership, hasn't quite taken the plunge yet, now is the time for them, because if they enroll in January with a 100 PV order and then place a 100 PV LRP order in February, they can qualify for 100 free points to use in March. Now this promotion is going to be going through the end of February, so they could enroll in February, place their order in March, and have 100 free points in April to utilize. They'll want to make sure to get a code, and we can help you get that code and enter that in the special box at checkout for their free points. And if they don't get that code in time, we can help you get customer service will help apply those points to their order as well.
Super awesome and super generous. I mean, if you think about it, you're getting half off whatever you buy, kind of right out of the gate.
Mm-hmm. So today we're talking about cleansing the body. You know, we really need to, when you talk about wanting a fresh start, our organs and our cells switch over and recreate themselves from the food and the nutrients that we put in our body. But if we're not able to get rid of some of what's already in there, some of the toxic crap, then we have a hard time releasing that and starting fresh. So doTERRA has this fantastic program, and we're going to be talking today about being healthy from the inside out.
Do you want to take this one or do you want me to?
You can.
All right. So we were kind of putting this together and we came across this and thought it was really interesting. So if you think about it, there are approximately 1 trillion cells operating in our body all the time. And cells replicate themselves every 90 to 120 days. And a lot of diseases in the body are linked to cellular damage. So the things that we are putting in our body, the things that we're exposing our body to, some of it is completely out of our control, like the air and water that we breathe and drink. But a lot of things we do have control over: the food, how often we might take supplements, or how we take care of our body. So just kind of something to think about. We wanted to kind of lay a little bit of a framework around why it's so important to be taking care of these little cells in our body and our organs. So on the next slide.
So oftentimes there's so many toxins exposed in our world, from the air that we breathe to the water that we drink to what might have been sprayed on the vegetables that we're consuming or left in the soil, or the grass that the beef that we're eating had consumed and what might be on it. And so at any given time, our bodies may contain between 400 and 800 different chemicals. That's pretty nasty. And it takes the body 3 hours to process the 800 chemicals that are inside 1 cup of coffee. I know, right? As I'm loving my cup of coffee right now. 70% of toxic chemicals come from the food that we eat. Other ways that toxins get in our body, like I said before: air, skin, water, stress, different medicines. And more than 100,000 chemical reactions occur in the brain every second. So, and we come into contact with billions of bacteria every day. And like I said before, we become what we eat and what we drink, or we can't eliminate. So we are really needing to be mindful about how our body is able to process, digest, and eliminate these toxins.
It's just really frightening when you think about it. And I mean, we're not trying to scare you, but we're just trying to create awareness around what you're putting on your body, what you're putting in your body. Like whatever you put on your skin, it goes straight into your bloodstream. So just start thinking about that, looking around your house. And that's why I love doTERRA, because it's completely changed my lifestyle and the products that I use on my skin and the supplements that I take. And of course, food is something that I'm always working on cleaning up. But just kind of really think about your average day and what, how does it start off? When you start in the bathroom, what are you putting on your body? When you have breakfast, are you having that cup of coffee? Which I am, no judgment here. Just kind of start to be aware, I guess, is what I'd invite you to think about.
Well, and being mindful about what we do have control over.
Good point.
Sometimes we don't necessarily have control over the air that's on the public transportation that we have to take to work every day. However, if you have the control over combining those toxins with the chemicals in your home, if you can take away at least part of the chemicals that are coming into your life, what you do have control over, then your body doesn't have as much of an overload system as it might when you do come in contact with those that you don't have control over. So some of the signs of toxic stress may be obesity, inflammation, poor digestion, fatigue, headaches, mood swings, nausea, immune dysfunction, allergies, high blood pressure, skin irritations and rashes, poor energy. I don't know if you know anybody with any of these problems, Glinda, but I've come across one or two in my day.
Yeah, just a few.
Just a few. This is, I think, a huge problem in our society right now. And many of these problems can be linked to nutritional deficiency because the vital organs that are affected are the liver, the kidneys, the colon, the lungs, and the skin. If you look into traditional Chinese medicine, they do take a look at all of these components, all of these I'm going to say dis-ease, right? These issues, and they correlate them to the different organ systems that our body utilizes to maintain its homeostasis. And so if we can work to support these different organs, I really feel like we can move out of these signs of toxic stress.
Ditto. So, we want to know, what if there was another way? Woo! Maybe you're feeling a little overloaded already just by the information we've shared, but we've got some good news and helpful ways to help eliminate some of that from your lifestyle and from your body.
Mm-hmm.
And first, I think it's really important anytime you're looking at how to take care of yourself and your body, it really starts with eating right and exercising and managing your stress. And of course, reducing that toxic load. And that's what we're going to kind of focus on. But you can't replace not sleeping at night or exercising. Those are a must-have.
So doTERRA has amazing products for all of those pieces of the wellness lifestyle pyramid. And one of the most fantastic kits that they've recently re-released, I want to say, just because they've added some other components here, is this Cleanse and Restore kit. And when I started a while ago, they had a 30-day cleanse that Laura Jacobs and the Brilliant Solutions group did. And it was utilizing these products. And I'm super excited to share with you today about how these products can help to support your own journey of cleaning out that gut and allowing your body to fully express itself.
So it starts with supporting your body with the Lifelong Vitality, which includes these 3 bottles here. The Microplex VMZ is kind of our vitamin and mineral supplement. The Z Omega has all those wonderful omega 3, 6, and 9 complexes in it, and also combines it with some essential oils, so it's easier to get down into the belly and not be burping fish. And then the Alpha CRS, which is our cellular nutrients. So these 3 really do a wonderful job of supporting the body. I know that when I forget to take them, sometimes I definitely feel a decrease in energy. My immune system starts to get a little cranky. But when I stay really regular on these, they really help support my body.
And, when you are wanting to start a cleanse, a lot of people have this idea that a cleanse is, spending 4 days drinking nothing but apple cider vinegar, honey, and cinnamon or something, and quite frankly, yes, it might clear out your gut. However, your body is going to be struggling during that time because it's not feeling supported. So we really want to make sure that you're getting the nutritional, the underlying nutritional support while you are making these internal gut changes. So the components that Glenda just talked about, the Z Omega is our omega-3, and that helps to reduce inflammation, gives your cells proper, supports proper cellular structure. And then the alpha CRS, those are the cell cofactors. That is a wonderful blend of antioxidants and compounds important for cells to work properly and more efficiently. It actually reduces the speed of the cellular aging. The Microplex VMZ, those are vitamins and minerals, are 90 different nutrients and minerals used in every aspect of health. And now, next we're going to start talking about the enzymes. Now, enzymes are absolutely needed to help in digestion and absorption of the foods. It helps to convert that food that you eat into energy. It'll help to heal some of those damaged tissues in the stomach and in the gut. It can help to affect the hormones, mood, thought, and immunity. And then the next component that we'll be talking about after that is the Zendocrine. And this is an organ support. So this actually helps to support your kidneys, your liver, your skin. All of these deal with this toxic stress. They're vital organs that help to filter out the other toxins that do come into our world. So this is our structure function nutritional cycle that'll help to start moving forward with this cleansing process.
So diving right into Terrazyme for digestive support. This is actually one of my favorite can't live without products all the time, not just only when I'm cleansing, but it really does help support healthy digestion and metabolism of food. When I am cleansing, sometimes I'll take this first thing in the morning and just kind of let it, I saw a presentation once, and I can't remember who in doTERRA presented it, but they kind of talked about this Terrazyme as like a Pac-Man. So when you take Terrazyme, it just kind of goes through your body, just kind of getting rid of excess food or things that are kind of lingering, and just kind of helps clean it up. So I kind of think of this as a little Pac-Man product for my body, but it really is really nice. It also has a tummy tamer blend of peppermint, ginger, and caraway seed within it. So I don't notice any upset stomach when I take it, but it's really nice for helping digest food, especially too if I eat like a really big meal, like let's say when I'm not cleansing and I have something that I don't normally eat. I definitely will take 2 of these after the meal just to help digest.
Like Thanksgiving Day?
Yes. Yes.
My daughter uses this. I'm fairly certain she's got a lactose intolerance, but she's, a teenager. And so she still loves to eat what she wants to eat. And as she's learning her own journey, right, she's also learning that there are things that help support her through this. And so this Terrazyme does help her to digest that those dairy products that are a little harder for her to digest and absorb. So it's a great way to help to digest proteins, fats, complex carbohydrates, sugar, fiber, all of those things that our body may need a little extra boost. And, one thing about digestive enzymes is that our body needs enzymes for its other metabolic functions. And so if you're not consuming digestive enzymes to help break down the foods, it actually ends up robbing your body of its different metabolic enzymes. And so your body as a whole is just not having the ability to work optimally. So digestive enzymes are oftentimes found naturally in like raw fruits and vegetables. But I know for a fact I don't eat enough raw fruits and vegetables. I really try to up my fruits and vegetables, period. But especially this winter time, I don't feel like I eat enough raw foods. And so the digestive enzyme really does help to break down the other foods that I consume as well. So Zendocrine is our detoxification complex and a detoxification blend. Now, doTERRA really wanted to make sure that our kidneys and our liver and our skin, which are some of the first filtering body systems, were able to have clean chimneys, as Laura Jacobs would say, to allow for the rest to be released. So the detoxification complex is a blend of different herbs and that help to cleanse the liver, the kidneys, the colon, the lungs, and the skin. The complex is that white bottle, and that is barberry leaf, milk thistle seed, burdock root, clove bud, dandelion root, garlic fruit, red clover leaf, Turkish rhubarb stem, psyllium husk, safflower petals, kelp, milk thistle seed. So a lot of really, really good cleansing things to help get that system moving. And that one can be taken every day. If you're doing a 30-day cleanse, it can be taken every day for 30 days to really get those organs, get them moving and grooving and happy. doTERRA recommends that this be done once, like for a full 30 days every 3 to 4 months to really keep your organ systems moving and grooving and happy. The Zendocrine, the Zendocrine blend, the detoxification blend, is that dark bottle, and the oil next to it, it's the exact same component in both. The soft gels are just in an easy to consume formula because they're in little soft gels. The oil blend next to it, like I said, exact same formula: tangerine, juniper, geranium, rosemary, and cilantro. And you can take the soft gels through the 30-day cleanse program. You want to be taking them for the first 10 days. So this is going to be one of the things that get your filtering organs prepared and ready to go for the big push. Are going to really support that cellularly with its detox program. So the Zendocrine oil, you can take that, and if you like the flavor of it, you can take that in water, or you can take that and rub it right over the liver. Or Glenda and I were just talking this morning about how beautiful it is in a diffuser. Glenda, can you share with us a little bit about diffusing the Zendocrine?
Yes, so especially like this time of year when we've all got some ideas and things that we want to change, diffusing the Zendocrine blend actually helps us with transition. It's the oil of vitality and transition. So if you're having trouble changing some of those old habits and limiting beliefs, this is a great one to diffuse and be breathing in throughout the day to kind of help you ease through lifestyle changes that you might be trying to make right now, whether it's, you know, changing your eating habits or quitting smoking or leaving a toxic relationship, whatever it might be. This oil blend would be really complementary to kind of help with this transition and kind of reawake your vital life energy and get you moving. Mm-hmm. So it's a great one to either, you know, be taking a drop in your palm and breathing in throughout the day, or popping in the diffuser and just be breathing it in. Another thought too would be to rub it over your solar plexus, which is above your belly button, to kind of help with your I don't want to say self-esteem, but just your self-awareness. That would be a good spot to use it topically as well. And another thing, Julie, as you were talking about Zendocrine, and something I really want to stress throughout this webinar is that if you're doing a cleanse and you're taking these supplements, you need to be drinking water. Water, water, water. I mean, it's so important because as you're starting to help these organs and cells release things they don't need, you want them to be moving out of your body, and doing that by staying hydrated. So you're getting, you know, a nice flush of water through your system to help eliminate what these products are helping your body eliminate. So drink water. Lots of water.
Your body is mostly made up of water, so if you're not consuming enough, your body's going to hold on to what it does have and not allow everything else to flush out. So, speaking of drinking water,
I didn't even realize that. Oh, perfect.
So lemon oil is a fantastic way to help to support the cleanse of the liver. And to drink more water. You know, I don't know if you are one of the people that tends to feel like water is boring and it's hard to consume. But when I started using these products and started on my own wellness journey, I did have a hard time consuming enough water. And part of it was the whole flavor issue. So adding a couple drops of lemon oil to your water can really help to boost that amount of consumption, because it does taste absolutely divine. And it also does help to cleanse out that liver. So hugely important.
Yes, lemon is super cleansing, so I just want to put a plug into, if you are drinking oils in your water, you want to be drinking out of glass, because what the lemon is doing in our body is helping our cells release those toxins. So if you put lemon oil in a plastic bottle with some water, it's going to do that same thing to the plastic bottle. So just make sure that you're drinking out of glass.
Good point. So GX Assist. Now this is a really fun, I'm going to say fun, this is a really fun cleansing formula. So this is a little black capsule, and it actually has inside of it, it has oregano, melaleuca, lemon, lemongrass, peppermint thyme, and caprylic acid. Now this is going to be the second phase of your 30-day cleanse. So this is going to be day 11 through 20. You're only going to want to take this for the 10 days. Internally, we're not supposed to be taking oregano for more than 10 days at a time. So really making sure that you're mindful about that. But this helps to get your colon moving, cleansing, and really helps to go in and attack the nasty, unwanted things that are in there and get them out. Really helps to push through. So it's supporting a healthy digestive tract, helping to release those harmful pathogens that can disrupt digestive immunities and cause digestive upset. So again, this is the second component of your 30-day cleanse.
So then after you take GX Assist for 10 days, you've gotten rid of all the icky stuff, you want to fill it with the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probiotics. So doTERRA has PB Assist as our probiotic. And what is so cool about our probiotic is that you see this capsule here and how it's got kind of a white or a clear outer shell, and then there's that green pod on the inside. So when you think about when you're taking a probiotic, it first has to get through your stomach, and there's a lot of acid in our stomach. So that outer part of the capsule actually protects the probiotic itself. So the outer capsule is kind of eaten away by our stomach acids, and then the probiotic actually gets into our gut, which is where it's needed. So it's a very cool product.
Yeah, and when you're searching out a good probiotic, you really want to make sure that it contains bacteria strains of both Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, and that it contains live strains measured as colony-forming units or CFUs, and that the product packaging ensures culture stability before and after purchase. And then, like Glenda said, making sure that the cultures have the ability to make their way all the way down into the intestines without exposure to that stomach acid. And what I love is that they've actually taken this technology and applied it to the PB Assist Junior. So the packets on the right-hand side of the screen here are specifically designed for kids that contain the same blend of our live bacteria strains. And they are encapsulated in these tiny micro beadlets that are still protected as they make their way through that stomach acid before they get released into the gut. And they taste like pixie sticks, and they're amazing and super easy to take. So, as Glenda said, this is going to be after the GX Assist. So this will be the last 10 days of your cleanse. And then I highly encourage you to continue on with it, even after the cleanse is over. This is something that I encourage my family members to take every single day to really support the healthy levels of bacteria in our gut, because healthy levels of bacteria in the gut really do help to boost the immune system. They help you to digest your food better. They help you to steer clear of any of that occasional stomach upset as well. So DDR Prime, this is a beautiful blend of oils that has been designed for healthy cellular function and replication. You know, when we are dealing with some of the chronic issues in our world, it's often because our body is replicating these unhealthy cells. And so DDR Prime is a blend of frankincense, neoli, clove, thyme, summer savory, lemongrass, and wild orange. And these oils in combination really do help the cells to slough off those old, dead, unhealthy cells and regenerate new, healthy cellular structures. So this is something that is a great addition to that last part of your cleanse as well.
And it smells really nice. It's also a good one to drink in water too. It comes in soft gels and the oil.
So if you are a brand new member of doTERRA, you would have gotten this beautiful doTERRA Essentials booklet in your enrollment kit. Unfortunately for the rest of us that have been here a while, we did not get one of these because it is a new release, a new product. If you are interested in purchasing your own, it is not something you can add on to your LRP, but you can go in the shop tab without being in your LRP and purchase it if you want to. It's about $35, I believe. But if you just want to see it online, it is available under doTERRA.com under the our advocates and tools. It's actually under literature. So, or you can just jot down this bar here, doTERRA.com/us/in/brochures-magazines. So, great way for you to look through this. It's exactly the booklet that our new members are getting. And the reason that I bring this up is that it actually has the instructions for the 30-day cleanse right in the back of it. Looks like this. So the 30-day cleanse, if you'll notice here, it actually has the top 3. Again, that is our Lifelong Vitality vitamins. And those are to be taken throughout the entire 30 days. Again, you want to make sure that your body is being supported throughout the cleanse. That fourth component there, that is the Digest Zen Terrazyme. That is your digestive enzyme to help break down the foods that you eat. That's to be taken throughout the full 30 days, as is this white bottled Zendocrine Complex. Now, again, the Zendocrine Complex is to help support the liver, the kidneys, the skin, the lungs, the colon. So those are all to be taken throughout the full 30 days. And then the first 10 is the Zendocrine Soft Gels, that brown bottle. And again, you can either get the soft gels or the oil blend. The next one here, the next 10 days, is your GX Assist. And that, again, is the deep cleanse in the gut. So you might notice some pretty good movements, some pretty amazing things happening in your bowels during that second set. And then the third component there, the third days 21 through 30, thank you, are where you'll be taking this PB Assist and your DDR Prime. And then down here at the very bottom, it just shows how you can also be utilizing this lemon oil for the full 30 days to really support the liver and the rest of your systems in pushing everything through and filtering everything.
Mm-hmm. And these all, again, come together in that Cleanse and Restore kit, too.
You have all of these components, and you can purchase it as an enrollment kit if you're not enrolled yet. It'll help qualify you for that New Year, New You promotion. If you are a member, you can find the kits to purchase as well, not on your loyalty rewards program. You can find them under kits and collections in your back office in your shopping tab. So we encourage you to make sure that you love yourself enough. You know, it's so important. You are the most important person in your life, because if you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot fully take care of other people. So make sure that you love yourself enough to live your own healthy lifestyle, and others will thank you for it.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Glenda.
So we just want to wrap up here with some amazing upcoming events. doTERRA is coming to St. Paul. And of course, if you're joining us from other areas, they are also visiting different areas throughout the U.S. in the next couple of months. The registration link is open for St. Paul, and I encourage you to register as soon as possible. The 23rd is a Friday from 6 to 9. There is kind of a leadership event happening for elites and above. If you are newer to doTERRA and have interest in going to that, but you're not quite yet to elite, please reach out to Julie or I. We will see what we can do. We can't promise anything, but we will definitely inquire. Then the events on the 24th, which is Saturday, in the morning from 9 to, I want to say like noon or 1, I don't know. They will be talking about doTERRA and what makes us so awesome and some of our products. And then the afternoon on Saturday is if you're interested in building or sharing doTERRA with others, I would highly encourage you to attend. It is a $10 fee for Saturday afternoon, but I'm sure it will be well worth it just to learn more, and especially from corporate, and to kind of, if you're newer to doTERRA too, it really will give you a great chance to experience doTERRA's culture.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the next tab here, April, May, and June, and July, there'll be more events. These, however, I don't believe registration's not open for these ones yet, but just keep those in mind if you have family or friends in these areas and they're interested in learning more. This would be a great way to help kind of get them started. Along with regional trainings, and they have kind of renamed this, and keep forgetting to update the slide. They're calling them regional product trainings because the focus of the regional training is strictly product education, whereas the Wellness Summit combines some product education with some business education, but the regional trainings are product focused only. And I know that I am planning to go to Chicago for that one. And again, if you've got family or friends in some of these areas, it'd be a great event to get them to.
You know, I'm going to put just a little plug. Last year when we had the regional product training here in Minneapolis, I was a little bit bummed that it didn't incorporate any business stuff. But I'm going to tell you, I was so thrilled with what it was that they actually had to offer for that. So, you know, whatever it is that doTERRA brings to us is always awesome. It's always amazing, and highly, highly encourage you to get out there and expose yourself to what they have to offer, because it's awesome.
And then our local events, next week's webinar we will have a guest presenter, and she will be talking about enhancing your workout with doTERRA, and I'm really excited for that. We also have our monthly business meetings, and next month in February, it's generally the second Saturday of every month, but it will actually be the third Saturday, February 17th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And it is going to be like this webinar. So you will be able to attend from the comfort of your own home in your pajamas with a warm cup of coffee in your hands or tea. And stay tuned for the invitation for that link and password. If you have not attended one of our business meetings before and you are interested in learning more about the business, please let Julie or I know so that we can get you an invitation for that business meeting, because you will need a password to log on. And we will be covering, we'll kind of be doing a deep dive into our back office. When you decide to share doTERRA with others, you have this amazing back office that helps you kind of be in tune with what's happening within your team and how to, we'll just be able to show you all kinds of fun stuff.
Yep. How to treat your business like a business.
Yes.
So then some other local classes at Unwind Within. We'll be doing an emotional aromatherapy class this Friday evening at 7 p.m. A make and take on enhancing intimacy in February on the 12th, and then another intro to oils class in February on the 19th. And now our team events have been moved to the last Tuesday of each month, starting in February. And I'm excited this February, this coming month, we're actually going to have a game night. So please come out and have fun with us. Our team events are structured for anybody and everybody that is on your doTERRA team, whether they're building or not. It's more of a place for you to come out and learn a little bit more about the oils, maybe get some fun little recipes and ways to utilize the products that you love. So thank you so much for joining us. Always great to be with you, Glenda. And I'm excited to hear your webinar with Kayla next week on enhancing your workout. And love you guys. Have a fantastic week.
Thank you.
Middle of January.
Woohoo! Love your body.